So, Xena, you think you think you can get angry? Oh, everyone can get irked and angered, Shrek, you know. And I know in your world, the DreamWorks world that you live in, you bitch and rant about how things aren't earnest, how every funny, thing or weird or odd thing that can happen will happen. And you want everyone to think that you're some kind of creep. Well, I am an ogre, and we ogres have a name for being irked and angered. Is that right, huh? Look, you think you're so outstanding, Xena, but at the end of the day, you're not so. Shrek, don't give me that shit. It's been some time since me and you have been in a film together. Alright, it's been years. But don't give me shit about how don't give me a shit about how, oh, you can get irked and angered more than me. Xena, you don't know how my world is. Oh, so since you live in a world that everything weird and odd happens, that's your forgiveness for being irked and angered all the time, right? I know. I've seen your films. You know, you know, I know. I've seen the films. I know what you got to deal with. You got to deal with, Donkey, who, likes to be irksome. You got to deal with your wife, Fiona, who, who sometimes you like to think that there's something I don't know. And then you deal with a whole bunch of other folks out there. But guess what, Shrek? Your world is not the only world where everything that goes wrong can go wrong. Every odd and weird thing does happen. Oh, Xena, I can throw shit around. You see this thing? I don't know where it goes to. I don't know who it belongs to, but I can throw it. Yeah, great for you, Shrek, because I can throw shit too. So I don't really think it's that outstanding. Look, everyone. Shit. Oh, man. All right, look. We don't need to do this, Gabrielle says. There is no need, to get irked. Or there's no need to get irked or angered. I just lost my staff. The way I look at it, Mother, you and Shrek don't have any grounds to be irked or angered at each other. Yeah, Shrek likes to bitch and rant about how everything in his life and his world is unfair. But then again, there are a lot of folks out there who are like that. Let me tell you something, Gabrielle, right now. It has nothing to do with who has the right to get irked or angered, who can throw shit around more than the other. It's Shrek thinking that his world is worse than our world. That everything he had to deal with in his DreamWorks world, I guess we'll call it, is as bad as mine. Gabrielle, get out of the way. So, you think, Xena, that you're greater than me. You think that your world, is greater than my world, huh? Well, first off, Shrek, no world or no life is fair. No one's ever had the flawless life. No one's life is flawless at all, Shrek. too. You keep bitching about how everything is unfair. Well, guess what, Shrek? Life is unfair. No one has had a fair life. I'm sorry about all the things you gotta put up with and deal with on a day to day. But my world and my life is not fair either. Yeah, I guess you're right about that. I guess you are truly right about that shit. But I could tell you something, XENA. I can knock shit over greater than you can. Who? Yeah, I dare you to outdo me. Oh, I can, Shrek. You see this thing? And there goes my bloody ring again. My bloody flying ring. Ha ha, XENA. Your ring keeps on fall. Yeah. Well, XENA, your ring keeps on falling down. Get this water back up so I can lean up against it. So you see, Shrek, there isn't anything, so you aren't any more greater than me for knocking a can of water over and me throwing whatever the bloody hell that thing was over. It's like what I said, Gabrielle says. It's like what I said, Gabrielle says. Mother, I think you and Shrek shouldn't be fighting. You and Shrek are friends, alright? Need be, we haven't seen each other in years. But I need something to lean up against, too, if I'm going to be out here right beside you. Whatever that is. Shit. Fuck! Stand up! And maybe we haven't seen each other in years, but I still think at the end of the day, Mother, you and Shrek should make up. All right, XENA says, I'll make up if Shrek wants to make up. No, I think we'll make up, XENA says. All right, Shrek says, I believe we'll make up. All right, let's go look at the shooter here. All right, everyone. I don't know what the fuck this is. All right, everyone. If you like this film, then follow us over here at, XENA Melina Pappas. Don't forget to hit that bind and ringer when you know the next upload and live stream and short. And if you haven't if you haven't watched the film we did yesterday, welcome, do so over here. I, XENA, I, Gabrielle, and I, Shrek, will see you later.